I also think that the Irish 10 debate is settled. Crowley puts in a man of the match performance on Derby Day, away from home, backs against the wall type stuff, and he was sensational. Stood up when it mattered, kicked his goals, made the right decisions. You could see him on the field just barking orders and really just took control of this game. He was 1 try assist, 8 carries, 4 defenders beaten, 18 tackles. 18 tackles for a fly-off. That just shows what Leinster were trying to do, obviously running his channel, but it just shows what Crowley's made of. To stand up and make 18 tackles, let's be honest, Sam Prendergast is not doing that. I'm one of the biggest Sam Prendergast fans. Sam Prendergast is not doing that. 18 tackles, that's more in one game than I made throughout 20 years of playing rugby. That is wild. On the other end, Sam Prendergast was 2 points, 9 carries, 3 defenders beaten, 5 tackles, 2 turnovers conceded. And while a fly-off can only play as good or as well as his forward pack allows him to, Sam Prendergast really struggled in this game and Jack Crowley really stood up in this game. I think the maturity really showed in this one on Crowley's side of things. Cool, calm, collective in those big matches, in the big situations. Calls for a big-time player or big game player that can be cool, calm, and collected, and when is needed, can pull the trigger and play those big plays, make those big passes, or taking the right options, kicking well off the tee or kicking well out of hand. And while Munster only had 37 possession, right, in the whole game and 42% territory, which means that even under the pump, Jack Crowley knew how to turn things around or knew how to create opportunities when there weren't many, knew how to capitalize on those opportunities and to steer his team around to be able to do that. They didn't have a lot of ball. They didn't have a lot of opportunities. But when they got the ball, when they were in the right areas of the field, they capitalized. They turned it into points. He either kicked his goals or the chip over the top. He created stuff from nothing. Yes, there was freakish talent or freakish a bit of ability there from Tom Farrell to tap that on, collect it and score again. But you're looking at Jack Crowley. Usually when a team plays well, you look at the fly-off. And when a team plays badly, you look at the fly-off as well. That just goes with the position. You're either the man on the day or you're at the back end of guys like me telling you didn't play well. Pundits and everyone else, fans and everyone else. You can take the glory when you have a good day, but you're going to have to take the criticism when it isn't your day. And again, Leinster's forward pack didn't allow Sam Prendergast to do his thing. There was a lot of opportunities for them. But on the other hand, Crowley really stood up in this game. There wasn't many opportunities for them, but he capitalized on it. He was able to ride those waves of momentum throughout the game. And when needed, he stood up and executed. Outstanding performance. And for me, he's the Irish 10 at the moment. I've never believed in the whole story that Leinster are favoured when it comes to Ireland selections or Irish selections. I mean, in this current squad, they are definitely favoured. There's over 20 players from Leinster in the squad. There's some question marks there, especially after this weekend. But if Prendergast gets selected at 10 over Crowley after this performance, then there definitely is some sort of behind-the-scenes favour for Leinster players. Because you can't watch this game and say Prendergast is the Irish 10. No ways. Jack Crowley is the 10 for Ireland.